There's a lot of ifs and buts that you've just mentioned in your question, sir. So if you'll allow me, I will take the first part of your question. Yes, very happy with the win. I thought we were outstanding with the ball. To restrict a powerful batting lineup like RCB, as we did today, speaks volume of actually a little bit of character and resilience as far as the group is concerned, especially when they came out quite aggressively, as we expected them to. So for the guys to sort of hold that and then the ability to take sort of wickets and try and put opposition under pressure, they played that out very well, I thought. After which, Rashid had a great game. He was superb, so it's great to see him being the Rashid Khan that we all know and love, and showing this sort of energy that he brings to this group. So we're really pleased for Rashid as well. As far as the chase is concerned, we sort of set out, we leave it to the batsmen really to make good decisions, and I thought they'd taken a decision as to be aggressive in that power play. Played some very pleasing shots. We lost a few wickets, and yes, if you want me to sort of reply to that point, was it the perfect game that we played? No, we didn't play the perfect game, but you rarely do. We'll just take a lot of confidence, as we should, from the win. He's a world-class all-rounder, isn't he? He's sort of proven across the years in international cricket and franchise cricket in the past how sort of measured he is, and I think he's only getting better. He spoke about understanding his game, and that of course comes with experience. Any player that has played for as long as he has, around the world as he has, led teams as he has, international teams, and been part of different teams, starts to get an understanding of what should be done in any given situation, and Jason is certainly doing that. We were very excited when he was part of the squad. He's had to wait his time before he's got an opportunity, but since he's got an opportunity in all of the games he's played, he's made good contributions. And today, in the field, like you said, he was brilliant. He's been brilliant with the ball. He has fantastic ability with the bat in terms of his ability to strike a cricket ball, but he's also quite smart in playing exactly the way he needs to, given any sort of situation. And that partnership with Rahul Tewatia is exactly an example of that. Yeah, I think so. I think when we were pursuing Jason at the auction, it was with a mind to him being able to fulfill both roles, the bat and the ball. So he does offer us exactly that. His numbers, I think, if you take a look over the last sort of calendar year and perhaps a little bit longer than that, his numbers at 5 and 6 have been quite outstanding. And that's just, as I said, has come about because he, of course, has all of the ability that you need. He's physically a strong guy, has great reach, leverage as far as the ball is concerned. So all of the technicalities are sort of covered off. He also is now bringing an added dimension, that sort of sprinkling stardust, if you like, of being a really experienced campaigner. And I think that's what's playing out. That's what we're seeing in front of us now. I'd rather nobody got out, but it happens in cricket. You do get out sometimes. People go through periods where they're short of runs. But I think coming back to the first question, you think we've been on the right side of a result against a very strong RCB side today, and actually have done a great deal right. Yes, we've got a couple of things wrong, but that's part and parcel of the game. He's just an outstanding, and I'll use a phrase, he's an outstanding young man. I suppose I can do that, given I'm a few years older than him, but he brings all of the things you've sort of mentioned. He's a great team man. He also brings, you often get individuals that have a good amount of experience that perhaps can't communicate it as well. It doesn't sort of come naturally to them. Jason will always be willing to have conversations. Will always be willing to have conversations, whether it's with the coaching group to actually impart a little bit of influence in his experience as far as the coaching group is concerned. But he'll also do it with all of the young guys around as well. And that's just that's the perfect storm if you think about it. A skilled cricketer that has experience, wants to be a part of a team, is a thorough gentleman. He's very articulate when he speaks. So I suppose we've got, between you and I, we've got a bit of a fandom for Jason. I'm certainly in agreement with you, sir. I suppose you get 300 and bowl the team out for 5. I don't know, a perfect game. I suppose what I was trying to get across is that you, in sport, especially at elite level sport, and actually in any sport, there are sort of ups and downs within any game, and that's what makes it attractive, I think, as a spectator sport. I think that's why you get the crowds that we do, because there is, and especially in the IPL, each team can compete against one another, and you're seeing it play out, and we've seen it play out year by year. Each team can beat the other. So if you're slightly off as far as your game is concerned, and the opposition is able to take advantage of that position, they're in the ascendancy. So I probably haven't done a great job of describing a perfect game, but I suppose what I mean is that there will always be ups and downs. There will always be people get out, people will make mistakes. But you just try, you know. Thank you very much, man.